5 minutes before closing, Sydney was wiping down the counter when the door opened. A hooded stranger walked into the gas station. The store was empty. Sydney immediately froze. She recognized the gray cardigan. 30 minutes earlier, the same person had stood at the end of aisle 3, quietly scanning the store while customers were still around, and then left. Now all the customers had left. They've returned. The stranger walked straight to the counter and slid a note. Sydney read it. Empty the register and don't act funny. Her stomach dropped. Then the stranger slipped one hand inside the cardigan. Sydney's pulse raced. Slowly, she pressed the silent alarm beneath the counter with her knee, then began placing cash from the register on the counter. The strangers stared at the money, almost like they hadn't expected to get that far. Sydney slowly looked up. Their eyes met, and suddenly she recognized the face. The robber wasn't a stranger. It was Melissa. Just a few months ago, Melissa had come into the store pregnant, excitedly talking about her baby. Now she looked exhausted. Her eyes were red. Sydney swallowed hard. "You had your baby?" Melissa's lips started trembling. Then she broke down, tears streaming. "I'm sorry." She pushed the money back. "I didn't mean to scare you." Slowly, she took out the weapon. It wasn't a gun, just a TV remote wrapped inside a kitchen towel. Sydney stared at it as Melissa covered her mouth. "My daughter got sick 2 weeks ago. I've missed so much work that they fired me. The hospital bills emptied my savings. I ran out of formula yesterday." Her voice cracked. "And this morning, I got an eviction notice to my door. I didn't know what else to do." Sydney was silent for a moment. Then she opened her purse, pulled out nearly all of her savings, and placed it beside the register money. Melissa stared at her. "You can't." "I can." Sydney slid a receipt across the counter. A phone number was written on the back. "My uncle owns a diner on Maple Street. They're hiring." Melissa started crying again. Just then, the store phone rang. Sydney answered. "911 dispatch. Do you have an emergency?" Sydney looked at Melissa, then at the money. "I repeat, do you have an emergency?" "No, ma'am. False alarm. I hit the button by mistake." Melissa hugged her tightly. "Thank you." After she left, Sydney locked the doors and watched her disappear into the night. Because sometimes, the thing people need most isn't a handout. It's a hand reaching out. Drop a heart if you agree.